Hello everyone who search for different kind of information how to be more fit and healthy, so probably you found the right source for it, because I'm one of it who always try to find interesting information, interesting articles and research about exercises, food, life, being, environment, what can make improvements to my health, to my look, to my mood and energy level, and so on. So my name is Yaroslav, and today I want to tell you a little bit about glycemic index, what it is. So probably if you interested in a dietary, you try a lot of different things for gain muscle, for lose weight, burn fat, so probably you know about it. If you're not, if you're just really beginner, just decide to be in a better shape, so I'll give you really brief explanation what it is. So glycemic index, in 2 words, it's how fast the food digest is. So basically we take energy from glycogen, so let's say carbohydrates or sugar, whatever, it's everything what comes to your blood. So if it's too much glycogen, it came to the blood, so basically blood cannot use so much of glycogen. So in this way the insulin help, and insulin put everything in a fat and use it later. So basically if you use complex carbs or slow carbohydrates with a low chain, it digests slowly, step by step, and it's make a glycemic level, it's quite low. So basically also you can say it's how percentage of food it digests in a certain amount of time. So let's say you take vegetables, raw vegetables, and or some roots, whatever, so glycemic index will be really low, let's say from 0 to 10. So it digests quite slow and will not make any higher insulin in your blood level. But if you cook the vegetables, so glycemic index will be higher. So if it's still vegetables and have a bit of cellulose, so let's say it will be from 20 to 30. So digestions, it will be increased and amount of glycogen will be higher. So a different kind of food, so don't be lazy, just open the internet or find some schedules. There's a lot of information about the food and about what's the glycemic index for different kind of food. So basically if it's a complex carbs, it will be lower, and if it's a fast carbs, glycemic index will be higher. So let's say the fruits, what's really sweet, have a lot of glucose, the index will be higher. To fruits what's sour or not too sweet, the index will be lower. And processed sugar, of course, it will be higher. And let's say you make a bread from a complex carb, so glycemic index will be 30, 50, let's say. It's still complex carbs. But if you make a bakery from just white flour, what it only fast carbs, so glycemic index will be a super high. Because it digests really quick, it's make a really high level of insulin directly, because the percent of glycogen, it will be really high with a short amount of time. So it's the bun, let's say, it's go directly to your blood. So basically you get fat directly, let's say, and use the fat later on your other activity. So different food, it might have a different glycemic index. It depends how you cooked and how to use it. Let's say we take corn. So if you eat raw sweet corn, what not hard yet, so glycemic index will be really low. So let's say it's already corn, what you make flour from it. So you can make a flour from real corn and you mix it with the water, make it raw. It's still glycemic index will be really low. If you make grains from this corn and boil it, so glycemic index will be higher. But if you take a starch or just a flour where only carbs, so starch, white flour from corn, and cooked it, so glycemic index will be super high, because there will be no cellulose there, already will be no protein, it will be only carbs or starch, it's even worse. it will increase your insulin level like a super high. So if you wanna lose the weight or you wanna stay fit, so basically you need to keep your glycemic index lower. So you need to choose a food, because I don't know what's your dietary, what you eat, what kind of meat or fish or beans or whatever. You can check glycemic index and you will see what from your food you can eat more or less, what you can change. Maybe some food need to change for keep the glycemic index lower. It's mean, but easily, it's really not complicated, I would say. If you stay on just low carbs, just eat enough protein and so on, and stay away from fast carbs, it will be easier. So if you eat a lot of seeds, nuts, different kind of beans, grains, so glycemic index will be quite low. Also raw vegetables and fruits. Yeah, fruits, glycemic index high, but it depends how much you will eat of it, or berries, so you can get balance. But if all of your foods, like it will be deep fried, pasta, pizza, chips, all of the soda is full of sugar, is you eat all of the food, what basically majority of food have a really high glycemic index. So basically it's everything what increase our insulin level and everything what make us fat actually. And it's really easy for overload our calories with the fast carbs, because it digests super quick, and it means you get hungry quick as well. So you want to eat something else as well, and you eat more and more. Month by month, year by year, you increase amount of calories, because you need to serve not only your body, you need to serve all of the fat as well. And body think, okay, you want to keep this amount of weight, you want to keep this shape of body, so basically you need more calories for keep the fat as well. So basically you need, in this case, cut a lot of calories for get weight down and start to using fat. So basically what you eat and how you cook the food, it's really big difference. So if you always, let's say you're vegetarian or vegan, and always you eat cooked vegetables in different varieties, so make it fried or steam or whatever, so it's mean you will keep a glycemic index higher than you eat it raw. So instead of that, you can eat some beans or grains and eat fresh salad to it, or eat it, I don't know, eat it fresh, and you'll be fine. Same like, let's say, diet for many fitness models or bodybuilders, chicken breast or fish, little bit of brown rice or oats and salads, and usually it's different variation of such food with such combination. So probably for glycemic index is quite enough information, and yeah, for sure later on we'll discuss more stuff about different food, how to use it, how to eat it, how to cook it, and so on. So stay tuned.